Y'all, it has been so long. I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. I feel like I need to give you a hug or something.
Get over here.
There is a window right there, and anyone who can see in here just saw that I hugged a camera, so there's that. Today is the day we're gonna do shit. Shit we've been scared of. You know that shit? For me, that shit is emailing a bunch of people that I want to interview for this vlog series. I have a lot of prep work and plans for that. I'm just going to show you the whole thing. So if you haven't been watching this channel, let me catch you up. I'm working on a YouTube interview series called She Leader, where I interview female leaders in business, tech, and more. But I'm not going to interview them like in a studio or on a stage. I'm going to go to where they work and do it vlog style. That way it's more interesting, it's more authentic. I actually get to go and see where these people are working, and that means you get to go see that. I also want to live stream every interview. I'm going to try that in a Facebook group. Maybe I'll try it on Instagram too and see what works, because I want people to be able to participate, to be able to ask questions as the interview is going on. And live streaming is just cool, and I think that this might be a good use of that new format. I mean, I don't know if it'll work, but I've seen a lot of stuff on live streams that's hella boring, and I feel like this would be more interesting. Actually, what do you think? Have you ever tuned into a live stream, especially on a social network? And if so, under what circumstances? Like, was it scheduled? Were you just checking in? How long did you stay? What made you watch? I need all of this information answered in a comment. Thank you in advance for your insights. This is my steak face. Miles just made steak. Steak, 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 steak. It's so pretty.
Nom, 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 nom.
I'm fed and I'm fueled up, feeling good. Where was I? How am I gonna get really busy entrepreneurs, female entrepreneurs who have no idea who I am, to sit down with me for this web series that doesn't have a tremendous following? Thank you very much for watching right now, but this is the challenge we are taking on. Number one, I'm gonna create a page that lays out everything that I just said, kind of like an online pitch deck or a sales page, so that they can very quickly see the value of this series and why they should jump on board. So then I've got my list of the people that I want to interview, my goal list. I'm going to email all those people, and in that email, I'm going to include the list of everybody else that's getting this email. I want them to understand the vision and imagine the collective impact if we got all of these women to be on the show, to create a series with this knowledge in one place, in this authentic format of YouTube, how powerful that could be. Then if they don't respond the first time, I'll keep following up, especially as other people come on board. And then that's just, it's not peer pressure. Well, it is a little bit, but it's momentum. It's momentum, or social proof is a good word, right?
Okay, so the reason I want to create like a separate web page for the She Leader show instead of just showing the YouTube page is because this is what it looks like on the YouTube page if I just linked that playlist. And you can see like these little thumbnails for the videos, these little images are just so small. It's just not the prettiest way or the most effective way to present this show.
And that's why last night I started designing this. It's just an easier way to navigate through the show's content and quickly understand what it's about.
And here's where I just very roughly started sketching out the content I want on this explainer page.
And I'm gonna plug that in now using Squarespace because it's hecka easy to design in there. Okay, so here's what I designed today, that simple about page. Value prop, other shows, fake feeling, this show, authentic AF. Then I do a rundown of the format. I want people to know what they're getting into. I'm gonna introduce you, I'm gonna travel to you, wherever you work, you're gonna show me around, then I'm gonna interview you, full interview, and I'm gonna break your interview up into bite-sized chunks that are topical and search friendly. Then I'm gonna live stream the interview so that viewers can participate and ask questions in the moment. Best question gets a prize. Content gets sent out by email Sunday night, so it's in everybody's inbox on Monday morning to inspire their work week. And then maybe I'll repackage everything in print. I'll have the visuals, I can take excerpts of the interview transcripts. Will it be a book, a digital download? I don't know yet. Finally, I'm going to be sharing how I'm creating the show along the way, like how I came up with the logo. Alright, it's time for me to go to a meeting. I just gotta say, technology is hella cool, because I can just sit here at home in these PJ pants and head to my meeting. Alright, I just finished my call. I did not get through the stuff on my list today. Does that happen to you? Stuff takes longer than you think, but that's okay. For me, whenever I have designed a brand, whenever I've designed pitches, it's always paid off in the long run. I'm gonna use this over and over for so long because being able to quickly articulate what this is about is enormous equity. And even though I've had that in my head for a while, it's one thing to have it in your head, it's another thing to get it down on paper, and it's another thing to get it on a website or a pitch deck. The process of doing that it's visioning. Because I can see it. And it's much easier to go for a goal that you can clearly see than one that's fuzzy somewhere up in here. Right now we're gonna go get Thai food and then go outside. Because the amount of time I've spent inside versus how pretty it is outside is not a healthy ratio. God, that sky is so beautiful.
Two dishes for Miles.
Okay, bye.
Then there's just like little waterfront park that we've never been to.
Yeah, I like the never been to part. Anything with that is my choice. Always.